Hey everyone, welcome to another watercolor swatching video. So today we are going to explore the Pigment PR102, and these are all the colors from Daniel Smith that were made with the Pigment. Roasted French Ochre, PR102, and all the ochres are from series 2, at least all the ones from Daniel Smith. This is Burnt Yellow Ochre, Fired Gold Ochre, and Burgundy Red Ochre. Ochres are natural clay earth pigments that are mixed with a bit of iron oxide, and these colors, they are extremely light fast. So for ochres, it's a split between PR102, this 4, and PY43, which is yellow ochre, and several other variants that also use PY43. Let's swatch out burnt yellow ochre. So this color is very reddish compared to yellow ochre. The paper that I'm using today, this is the fluid watercolor paper. So this color, it has a lot of granulation. It's very beautiful. In an earlier video where I compared PR101, there were 8 variations. So for PR102, we only have 4 variations or 4 variants of colors that are made with this pigment. And Fired Gold Ochre, it looks like a very granulating color as well, and it's less reddish compared to Burnt Yellow Ochre. It's a beautiful color. And this is Roasted French Ochre. I guess it's good to have so many colors to choose from, to have such a huge variety of colors. But sometimes when you have too many colors, it can be a bit confusing as to which one to pick. So this is more brownish compared to the reddish color that you saw earlier. I'm going to compare these colors with some sienna colors later on. And lastly, we have Burgundy Red Ochre. All these ochre colors, they are granulating colors. The color swatches have dried, so let's take a closer look at them and compare them with some of the other colors from Daniel Smith that I have that look rather similar to this 4. So for the ochres, they are mostly yellow, but for these ochres, you can see they are more brown and more reddish, much warmer compared to the ochres that I have here. We have Burgundy Yellow Ochre, Yellow Ochre, French Ochre, and Goethite Brown Ochre. And Italian Deep Ochre, PY43. All those, by the way, they are PY43. So this is also a bit more yellowish. So these are the earth colors that look kind of similar to the PR102s that I have on the left side. So let's compare. Burnt yellow ochre dries to this very reddish earth-like color, and for comparison purposes, I have environmentally friendly red iron oxide. So this appears to be more reddish, and this is also reddish, but it seems to be more vibrant here. So this is a bit more muted. And we have Italian Venetian Red, PR101 on the side. I don't think they look alike, but this color actually looks kind of similar to Fired Gold Ochre. And both have very beautiful granulation. So this is Fired Ochre on the right, and Italian Venetian Red on the left. This is Roasted French Ochre. Earlier on, while I was painting this color, I thought it looked like burnt umber, but a side-by-side comparison tells me that they are very different. On the left side, we have English red ochre. On the right side, that's burnt umber. Roasted French Ochre also has this very beautiful granulation. And lastly, we have Burgundy red ochre, which kind of looks like burnt sienna, but Burgundy red ochre seems to have more granulation, and this is Italian burnt sienna on the right side. So this color looks more like Italian burnt sienna compared to burnt sienna. Some of these earth colors, they look quite similar, so it can be quite confusing when it comes to picking the right one. Let's try mixing these earth colors with some blue. So I'm going to start with burnt yellow ochre, and that's French ultramarine. So this looks like a rather muted violet to me. Looks nice. Next, let's have some fired gold ochre. It's a bit difficult to see how the color actually looks like, so we'll wait for this to dry later on and compare. Next, we have roasted French ochre. So this looks darker. Actually, it looks like the previous mix with fired gold ochre. And this is Burgundy red ochre, the one that looks like Italian burnt sienna. I usually mix earth colors with blues to neutralize them or to produce grays. I guess you can use them on their own to paint landscapes, to paint trees and things that look brown. They look good on their own. And these are the possible mixes when mixed with French ultramarine. Anyway, if you happen to be using those four ochres, let me know what subjects you normally paint with them, how do you use those colors, and what colors you use to mix with them. Alright, let's take a closer look at burnt yellow ochre. So out of the four, seems like this mix, it has a little bit of violet hue to it. And the reason for that is because burnt yellow ochre, it's more reddish compared to the other three, so that's why there is this violet hue to it. And this is a very beautiful mix. These are the three other mixes with French ultramarine, and I really cannot tell the difference between them. Just for comparison purposes, I have French ultramarine and burnt sienna here, so all these four mixes, they are quite similar. So the one on the left, that's French ultramarine with burnt sienna, and this is French ultramarine with fired gold ochre. Can you see the difference? These two are almost indistinguishable to me. This is with Burgundy red ochre. It looks like it's darker compared to the other mixes, but that's probably because I used more paint here. And this is with roasted French ochre. I'm not sure what to make of all these ochres and mixes. Anyway, if you really need very precise colors, if you need to paint something with one of these colors exactly the way it is, it's good to have that option available. I will scan all these swatches and put them on my blog so that you can see them in higher resolution. Alright, I hope this video is helpful. Before you go, I just want to let you know that I am selling some excess watercolor paint in half pans to basically make space to get more colors to test and also to make more videos like this. So if you're interested to get some paint from me, you can check out the colors that I am selling from the link in the video description below. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye!